Good morning. Is everybody all right out there this morning in Facebook land? The world of Facebook. My name is Ken A. Harrison. My mother named me Kenya, but I go by Ken. My friends call me KP. But I just want us to be in a position that I push entrepreneurship because of the feeling that you have. But actually, it's knowing your worth. Just know your worth. Like, for example, my worth is about, being honest with you, between $90,000 and $110,000. That's my worth. That's what someone would have to pay me to work for them, and I care enough about the job or whatever to make sure I do it, live it, and do my best at it. If you're paying me a little less than that, I'm probably not going to take it serious. So that's just knowing your worth. A lot of people scream entrepreneurship and being a boss and all that stuff. And there's a lot of work that comes into being a boss and saying I'm running stuff or I do what I want to do. So, I mean, technically, if you got your own business, you work for your customers. In the business, when I had my car lot, I didn't start really seeing success until I took my days and acted like I worked for someone else. Like when I had a high-paying job, I was making about $110. I used to eat and sleep that job. I couldn't hardly sleep at night because I was wondering how I could do better and all of that stuff. And I had that job for like 3 years. So when they got rid of everybody, I then knew what my worth was. If I got a job off of like 70, 75, I'm like, no, I'd rather make 60 on my own. So that's always been my take. So when I scream entrepreneurship, some people have said, oh, you think you're better than us because we have a job or whatever. I'm like, no, I'm just trying to share the feeling that I have. Just like if I go to a nice restaurant and say, man, the crab legs off the chain here. I went to Kroger, hey, they got a sale on steak today. I'm just telling you the blessing or trying to share the blessing. So just there's nothing wrong with working for someone else if they're paying you what you feel that you're worth. Just know your worth. And believe me, you're smarter than you think you are. You have more drive than what you think you do. So if you're not being paid what you're worth, start your own business. You may put in much more time than you ever did at a job. I know I do. So I guess I'm just clearing that up. Know your worth. Logistics. HBE. I found out my worth. I'm 47. I wish I found out my worth when I was 31, 32 years old. Know your worth. That's it. If you're making, a doctor makes a whole lot of money, and a lot of doctors work for hospitals or work for research places or what have you. And there's nothing wrong with that. They're still a doctor, whether they've got their own practice or they work for a hospital or whatever. And that's fine. But they're being paid what they're worth. So just know your worth. This message goes out to that person that is frustrated with their job and they're hoping that it gets better. Take control of your narrative and know your worth. Walk in and say, look, I need 10 more G's to stay happy. And if they can't do that, start your own. But jump out there with a plan. Don't just jump out there. But that's it. That's all I got. I'm trying to think of something else. I don't have anything. It's 7 something in the morning. It's a beautiful day in Ohio. And headed to North Carolina. And know your worth. Have a good day.